Hello and welcome to the Creative Eclectic. It's Chrissy here. First of all, Happy New Year. We'll just wait a few seconds for some people to come on board and we'll get started with our mystery stamping. I'm hoping that it's not too early for people this morning. 9 o'clock here in Brisbane, so I'm hoping people are out of bed. Fingers crossed. So today our mystery stamping is all about making a fun fold card. So basically all you need to do is follow the clues if you're stamping along at home, and you can just when you've finished a clue, if you're playing along at home, just type done in the comments and we'll go from there. Good morning, Glenda. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day where you are and it's not too sweltering hot. I was just saying, if you're playing along at home, when you've finished a clue, you're just going to type done in the comments and the clue number. So it'll be done clue 1 or done clue 2. But you're happy, I'm happy for people just to watch and not play along. Good morning, Jan. Hope you've got your boat fixed. Oh, it's a beautiful day up there, Glenda. The rain's all gone. It's a bit cloudy here still, but we're hoping it'll clear up. And good morning, Kim. Nice to see you. All right. So if you're playing along at home, just type in the comments playing along so I know who I need to keep up with. And you're not playing along, Kim or Jan. That's perfectly okay. So I'll just have to work on my timing. All right. I hope everybody had a fabulous New Year. Oh, I'm glad you're playing, Glenda. Yeah. So it's like your very own class. All right. So have you got your supplies ready, Glenda, for clue 1? Well, Kim, you'll be able to do this later when you feel a bit more refreshed. Okay, so we're going to get started. Glenda's got her supplies done. But before we do, I'm just going to show you some of the fabulous Christmas cards I got this year, because they're so beautiful and they're too beautiful not to share. So we'll start with one from Carol. This was the very first card that I received this year. And I think it's so cute. And not all of the cards are all Stampin' Up cards, but I think it's just nice to share what people have put an effort into making. Then I got this one from Margot. She knows that I have a little thing for gnomes as well as flamingos, but only gnomes at Christmas time. So isn't that beautiful? It's a nice little slimline card, and he's got such a pretty sparkly hat. Now this is from my dear friend Carol A, and isn't that just lovely? She's used a mask on the background and some beautiful dies. If you came to our Christmas breakup, we used that die set. I can't remember the name though. And she's even done some heat embossing. It's very good. And the other Carol L, she also made me this tag, And isn't that gorgeous? It's a little bird made out of music paper. So that's lovely. And the next one was from Glenda's. And that's just nice too. It's a lovely traditional one. I might have lost a embellishment of it, but it's just lovely. Now this one is from my dear friend Estelle. She's used some Stampin' Up note cards and a punch, and it's just really pretty. And this lovely one, which is one of the first stamp sets that I bought, was from Jan, and it's lovely. And Russell, and yeah, so. And this is from my dear friend Kim, or Kim B, and it's so lovely. She used my gingerbread. I use that gingerbread set a lot. This is from my dear friend Rhoda. And I like this one too. This is from Karen. And look at, it's just a lovely card. And this is from Dawn. What isn't that bird? So cute. And this one is from Carmel. And I just think that's lovely. And this one isn't a handmade one, but this is from my friends at Parker, well, my niece at Parker and Bovey, and I just think it's beautiful. She's a florist and brings me some beautiful things. And I love this tag that Catherine made. Oh, and she also gave me a Disney card, which is so cute because she ran out of time. And I also have this beautiful board card as well from my dear friend Sandra, she's the lady who got me into card making, but she's just moved house. So, and my lovely friend Vicky, she made me this lovely little pop-up calendar, so it's, with post-it notes, and that's just lovely. I think that's so nice. So I'm very, very, very blessed and happy. All right, so we've got a few people on. So again, the rules are if you no craft are left behind, so if you need me to go back over a clue, just type it in the comments. I'm hoping that I'll be able to see all the comments as we go through. And when you've finished a clue in the notes, type the clue number, type done and the clue number. So done 2 or done 7. So everyone's got their supplies. So we're going to go on to clue number 2. So you've got your, so you need to score your 2 7/8 by 8 inch white or vanilla piece at 4 inches and fold it in half. So it'll be at 4 inches on the 8 inch side, okay? And then, and this is one of the only things I'm going to show you, because I want every card to be different and you interpret the instructions how you want to. And that you're going to, after you've scored it, you're going to attach it to your white piece with the fold line flush to the left edge and the bottom edge is aligned. So this will be a, and don't worry about that little bit. This will be a portrait card. So when you're done with that clue, just type done 2. It's important to put the clue numbers in because otherwise I might think you're done and you might not be. Okay. I'm hoping I can see everybody's comments. I can't see any comments, so Yes, that's the white. This one is the 5 and the biggest piece of white, the 5 3/4 by 4. Yes. You're done with that one. Okay. You're done, Jen. Okay. Oh, Jen, I just realised you answered the question about the boat, not whether or not you were playing along. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, so we're all done with that one. So this will make a flap that opens and closes. So you want to close up that flap, all right? Let's move on to clue number 3. Just tell me if you can't see the clues. I tried to type them reasonably big, but I can zoom in if it makes it a bit easier, I think. Might just move that down a little bit. Sorry if you get a bit seasick. No. All right, so you are playing along. Yes, I see that now, Jan. Okay. So this is clue number 3. So you'll have your piece of designer series paper and you're going to attach it to your closed flap of your white with your adhesive. Okay, and I will show you this bit so you know what you're doing. Okay. I hope everybody had a lovely New Year. We had a very quiet New Year. We had friends over for dinner, and then he wasn't feeling really well because he'd had his oh, can I zoom in? Is that close enough now, Glenda? So you're going to adhere your 3/4 of an inch to 5/8 of an inch designer series paper to the front of the closed flap. So this is just 2 7/8 by 8 inch. Okay, so everybody's done now. Oh, I didn't cut that very straight. Hard to get good help these days, you know. I've just sacked this cutting lady. And let's hope that this time I get all the way through my live and not make a mistake. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to open our flap. All right. So now, on to clue number 4. You're going to attach your other 5 3/4 piece of cardstock to here. Okay, and you leave this flap free, so you don't want to close it up. All right, so when you're done with that, just type done for. Yeah, oh, I was saying about our friend that came for New Year's, and he had a reaction to his booster shot. So they went home before midnight, so we went to bed. So I didn't even see the New Year's in. Good morning, Jodie. Lovely to see you. I hope it's not too cold down there in South Australia. Yeah, it's awfully warm here because it's very overcast and we've had quite a few days of rain, so the humidity is getting to me. So Jodie, are you playing along at home? And if you are, I can quickly go back over the clues. Oh, it's still 30 degrees. That's great, Jodie. Yeah. So, yeah. So Glenda's done. No, you're just Oh, you only just saw it. That's okay. You can play along later. You can watch it back. And I'll put all the clues up in the event afterwards. So, yeah. Okay, is everybody done with clue number 4? Jan, are you done with clue number 4? Yes, fabulous. Okay, clue number 5. So you'll have a piece of coloured cardstock that you're going to stick onto that white piece that you just layered. It's about, it'll have about 1/4 inch gap all the way around. Now, if you get lost in a clue, just go rogue. Like, I want you to just interpret the clues however you feel works, and and if you get a little bit lost, you can go rogue, or you can ask me and we'll go back over the previous clue. But I think going rogue is fun because the whole purpose is to work out how you interpret my instructions. So when you're finished with clue number 5, just type done 5. Okay, now, and you've got to make sure that little flap is free. You don't want to be gluing that down. Can anyone guess what they call this type of card that we're making? It's fun fold. All right, everyone's done in number 5. Okay, clue number 6. Now it's time for some stamping. So you've got your little piece of 3 3/4 and 2 1/4 inch cardstock that's in vanilla, or you've got scraps. So you need to stamp your image and a sentiment if you're using both, or just stamp your image. I stamped my image on the top 2/3 of the white, and then I stamped my sentiment on the bottom 1/3, and I left a little bit of space between the two for my ribbon, but that's... You think it's a Dutch card, Kim? Could be. Okay, can you see that clue, Glenda? So on your small piece of vanilla, you can, or if you're using scraps, stamp it on your scraps and die cut or punch or fussy cut, and then attach it to that small piece of white. I've lost my comments. You were typing something, Glenda, and I'm not sure that you finished typing what you were going to. So Jodie and Kim, did you have a nice new year? And Happy New Year to everyone. I meant to say that at the very beginning. Oh, it's okay, Glenda? All right, thank you. All right. So this is a step that takes a little bit of time. So it's where you can chat to me and see how, and tell me what you want me to teach you later on. And when you finish with this step, Glenda and Jan, just type done 6. There's a bit of a delay with the comments coming through. Oh, so Glenda's done number 6. Yeah. So Glenda, did you have a nice New Year? And Jan's done number 6. Okay. Now, if you wanted to stamp on the inside of your card, there's an optional step here. And you can stamp on the bottom half of your 5 1/4 by 3 1/2 white vanilla piece, but that's optional. I sort of cheated when I did mine, and I stamped a sentiment on a scrap. So, because I was scared I wouldn't get it straight. That's just a tip. All right. So, we're going to affix that little white piece or vanilla piece to your 4" by 2.5" coloured cardstock. Good morning, Karen. Thank you for watching. I showed everybody the card that you sent me earlier. It's beautiful. Everyone I've shown that to has said it was gorgeous. I was so happy to receive it. Oh, Glenda, you did have a lovely New Year. Yeah, quiet. It was a bit like ours. Karen, I hope you had a lovely New Year. And yeah, and a lovely Christmas. Yeah, so I'm on holidays until next Saturday, so I'm pretty excited about that. Got some things to catch up on, and I'm really looking forward to it. So you've done number 7. Oh, and if you wanted to attach some ribbon or twine, you can wrap that round your 4 by 2.5" or 3 3/4. Sorry, 4 by 2.5" layered piece. Yeah. All right. Oh, your phone won't let you comment, Kim. That's no good. Well, I think you've worked something else out though.